Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh and this is a first look deck unboxing of the African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abiola Abrams. I'm very aware that some of these names I'm probably not going to know how to pronounce. I can assure you that afterwards I will be going and learning how to pronounce them correctly. But as it's an unboxing, a first look, I really wanted to do that reactionary video. So I apologize in advance for my ignorance of how to pronounce these names. It doesn't come from a place of being disrespectful. It gives me an opportunity when I get decks like this to go and learn something about other cultures and other systems and deities and cultures. So if I do pronounce anything, I am apologizing in advance for my ignorance. So let's have a look. Let's see what we have. Let's get the plastic off. So this is a Hay House deck. I actually, I got it as part of an event that they were doing. Hay House did an event with Abiola about goddess energy and using it and how to use it and harness and use the deck in order to it was kind of ceremonial and process of that. It was a beautiful workshop online that they did, a free workshop. So it was wonderful to get to do that. And then obviously there was an offer to buy the deck as part of that. So it was, I think you saved about £5 a deck on it. So I had got it and it didn't turn up. The first deck didn't turn up and it took me about 6 weeks to realise that it hadn't. So I then messaged Hay House and they sent it out immediately. I think it was within 3 days. So that part of the free workshop and the customer service, the other side of that was lovely. It was lovely to have to deal with. So thank you, Hay House, for that. But let's have a look at the deck itself. So we have African Goddess Rising Oracle. On the side, we have Abiola Abrams on the top, bottom, sides. All of them say the same thing in different ways with the Hay House logo. It is in a two-part box. With the Hay House decks, they tend to come in this too, and I love the thumb holes. Anyone who knows my videos knows that I love a thumb hole to be able to grab the two parts apart. This is how you can tell that it is a genuine deck or not a genuine deck, is it has the barcode, it has Hay House on it. There are a lot, and the two-part box, and it will have the booklet. There are a lot of counterfeit decks out there, so please try and shop wisely. If you're aware, it discredits the artist to buy stolen artwork decks with the QR codes and that, because the artists and the people that have put their product out there are not getting the monetary recompense for their work, and it's just bad juju for me personally. So we have 44 breathtaking oracle cards to connect with ancient African goddess for guidance, insight, and empowerment. Have you ever wanted to tap into the ancestral goddess wisdom and ignite your own goddess power? This goddess deck includes revered deities, matriarchal spirits, supernatural creatures, and regal ancestors, reflecting the multi-dimensional nature of traditional African spirituality. They each come bearing celestial gifts of knowledge for you. Should you accept their gifts, life will never be the same. And then it has about Abiola Abrams, which is womanifesting.com. And then obviously Destiny Powell, the visual artist who creates colourful, figurative and portrait-centred pieces showcasing multiple narratives of Black experiences. So I'm not even going to pretend that I am painfully white, let's put it that way, that I know necessarily anything about African culture, so I'm trying to be really respectful as I go through this. It says, you called upon the goddesses and the goddesses called you. You are being called to bear witness to your own joy, magic and power. Will you heed the call? So, okay, so we have the guidebook there. I will go through that in a moment once I've been through the cards. Let's take the paper cuff. It's nice that it's a paper one rather than plastic, even though the box was covered in plastic, obviously. It's nice to have at least part of the packaging. We have this stunning purple and gold and blue back design. I love that, with that marquise design in the middle. Okay, so we have Nana Buluku Seasons. When I did the goddess card, which one was appropriate for me on the website with the They do like a quiz, a questionnaire. This was the one that came out, Nana Baluku. Mawa Lisa, Cosmic Power, stunning image. Soche, grounding. Again, I'm very aware I'm going to mispronounce some of these. Tituba, feeling safe. Mbuya Nahanda, radical rebirth. Sarah Likali, divine lineage. Marie Laveau, good juju, with the triple moon on there. Ngame, desire. Mujaji, manifestation, fabulous energy. Ma'at, giving and receiving. See, Egypt is part of Africa, so it makes sense. Tanit, pleasure. The Seven Sisters, creativity. They are the Pleiades, I think, in the Greek narrative. There's also Seven Sisters in the Aboriginal cultures as well. So this Seven Sisters is a consistent theme through all the pantheons and belief systems. We have Oya, storms. Atete, worthiness. Sekhmet, wounded healer. Chiron. Saseya, Ya'a, joy. Beautiful. I love this image. Satira, brazen. Jumbi, masks. Long Bubby Susie, shame. Aunt Nancy, betrayal. Sukiant, Yant, scarcity. Gangang Sara, resistance. Medusa, rage. Obviously Northern Africa, it was, so you have Northern Africa, which was still Mediterranean, so sometimes the gods and goddesses were actually appreciated on both sides of the Med, so northern, like Libya and that as well. All along the top, Egyptians, they had these, Alexandria, for example, was on the northern coast of Africa, so you have some of the Greek pantheon coming into Africa as a continent as well. So you have Medusa. Mamlambo, self-sabotage. Beautiful. I can't wait to learn about these. Oshun, fearless love. Ketesh, sacred lust. Azuli Dantor, etheric chords. Bokomu, soul forgiveness. Allah, grief. Allah. Mamiwata, naked. Yafigi, or is that Yasigi? Is that an S or an F? That font is very confusing. Yasigi, live out loud. I love that image. Mama Jumbo, shine. Mame Kumba Bang, speak up. Nunde, truth. Queen Nandi, intuition. The Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Queen Mother Nani, liberation. Queen Nefertiti, alchemy. Queen Ya Asantiwa, Queen Ya Asantiwa, level up. Yamaya, awakening. Inkosazana, or is it Inkofasana? Celestial alignment. Aizan, miracles, stunning. Abolonimba, harvest. And finally, Iset, Surrender. 44. Absolutely stunning. So these are pretty glossy, actually, cards. They are Hay House sized oracle cards. So they shuffle normal Hay House cardstock as well. Let's see what we have. So if you've had one Hay House deck, you pretty much know the quality you're going to get throughout the whole range of decks that they offer. So casino shuffles, but it hasn't bent actually. It hasn't bent out of shape. They go back to where they were. They hand over shuffle. These really want to move around each other. They really want to dance. They're very, you could easily do a wash with them. They really want to go and play. They want to jump. Not in an uncontrollable way though. It's beautiful that they have that much energy in them. And you can pull one card off really easily as part of that. So let's have a quick look at the booklet. So we have African Goddess Riding Oracle. The guidebooks with Hay House decks are really good. For what you get for the price, it's incredible. It's an incredible price for the content that you get. So that Abiola Abrams has a book, African Goddess Initiation. Contents there, the welcome. About the temples, the suits of cards. So we have the ancestors, the conjurers, the warriors, the lovers, the griots, the queens, and the high priestesses. Then we have the illumination cards, the threshold guardians, the shadows as well. And then blessing your African Goddess Oracle deck. And then we have the spreads that come out that are suggested. Upside down cards, embodiments, advanced elements, readings. And then the card meanings themselves. Oh wow, I love this. Okay, so we've got a little black and white image of the card. The title, it explains that it is the Temple of the Thresh Guardians, and then it has the Goddess of the Seasons, where it's from, Benin. The temple and the element, and then a description, the guidance, the embodiment, and a goddess declaration. And it does that for each of them in here. Each of those, so the Temple of the Ancestors, it moves into shadows. So it tells you what temple they're in at the beginning of those cards, and the ones following are part of that. So Temple of the Queens, for example, and then the High Priestesses that are there. And then we have about the artist, Destiny Powell, and then we have about the author, Abiola Abrams. Details there for Hay House, their app, and then obviously the back blurb as well. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful deck. I can't claim to have very much knowledge about the goddesses and the energies and the people that are in it. So I'm not going to pretend that I do, but it gives me an opportunity with this deck to pull a card each day and really delve in and learn some more details. So I'm going to be doing that as part of my daily practice for the next 44 days. That will take me to the end of the year. And hopefully I'll have educated myself a bit on appreciating the African continent and the spiritual aspects, at least a part of it, on there. So hopefully this deck unboxing and review has been useful. And yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.